Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. Passed up ahead. The Warriors will play from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Seal. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Takes a shot. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And they win that draw at center. The Hawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Celebrini swooping in on the attack. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Slides it over with pace to Frederick. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Tap dances around the check. And play continues as that goes off the glove.
I'm not sure how he saw this puck, James. I mean, he's screened. There's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
From the slot, wrist shot. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. This is just a great job all the way around. Net front, James, battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Grabs it in his own end. Pushes it across to Frederick. The Hawks take possession in the neutral zone. And it's a quick pass to Stratus. Takes it at center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Stratus. The Hawks have it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Oh, what a save in front. Scooped up along the wall by Frederick. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Off the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Across the point. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one. Throws one up to Nylander. Look out with the stop.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Feeds it down low. Moves the pass in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Warriors take the lead after that last goal, and Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counterpunch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Late goings of this period. The Warriors now lead by 2. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And now it's grabbed by Suzuki. Slides the puck over. The Warriors will play it in their own end. Coughs up the puck after that hit. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Big time hit on the play. Textbook poke check by Stratus. Lays the body. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
There's the whistle as the play was offside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Warriors have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal. They've generated an already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. A one-sided affair thus far. We'll see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Lowers the boom with that hit. Quick feed to Stratus. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a shot, and he's able to handle that one.
Hellebuck's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Takes the feed at the point. Quick pass to Celebrini. No room for that one to get through. Stratus works the puck in his own zone. We got a whistle offside to call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 4-1 game. Sends a pass over. From the point, they take control of it. Sends a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Hellebuck's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Seals won the faceoff. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Seal. Tries to get it to Celebrini. To his teammate. Stones him in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Sends the pass over. Puck scooped up by Nylander. Puts it in deep. The Hawks take over on possession. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Into the corner of the attacking area. Makes a save. Moves the puck along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Shot! One save made by Hellebuck. The Hawks grab possession to the puck. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Nylander's going off for boarding.
He might argue because he thought this was a physical play along the boards, but anytime you see the numbers, you got to slow up.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Trying to get it down the ice, and they get it out. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Celebrini's got it along the wing. Puck sent across the blue line. Answered the call on that play. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs. Hey, James, that's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Handles the pass. And he moves it up to Frederick. Unable to reach that one. The Hawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Celebrini. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Scoops up the puck here. And he takes the feed. Sidesteps the check. Stops it with a glove.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways when that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And that's intercepted by Nylander. And he slides it quickly to Celebrini. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. The Warriors have the puck in the corner. Taken along the wall by Stratus. Moves it in front. Picked off in front. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about of confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
The Warriors continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they've just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Here's a chance to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Tries to get the puck over to Nylander. Quick feed to Bear. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Hellebuyck. Save made by the goalie.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Warriors have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home, so managing and protect the puck is everything.
Lots of time left in this period. Too much to not enough. It's 5-1. Nylander's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. And they cough it up at center. Celebrini's got the puck and loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
The Warriors looking against the half wall. The Hawks look to start the transition game. Looking to set up offensively. Here he is in close. Takes control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Frederick. The Hawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Bear. What a steal in his own end. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Hawks carry it along the wall. Scores! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game.
The Hawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And he takes the pass. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Hellebuyck's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's
scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
The Warriors continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Scoops up the puck now. Slides it across to Frederick. Paints it over. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Warriors probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here.
The Hawks have had a terrible effort tonight, and you know that practice tomorrow is going to be a tough one, and the video room is not going to be pleasant.
Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Shot. And he comes up with a stop there. Pushes it across to Bear. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. The Hawks will play it against the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save. Wow. Slides it up front.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
He looks deep to Celebrini. Oh, and he tracks it perfect. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Key rules in the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
The Hawks need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Bear's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Takes it and looks ahead. Takes the feed. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Now a quick pass to Nylander. Suzuki's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Great defensive effort with the stick. Works it across to Nylander. Great positioning by the defender. Stratus is on the attack. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Seal's got the puck in his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Dishes it off. Moves it quickly over to Celebrini. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so.
They score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
It is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you there. Not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Celebrini. And now he moves it quickly to Suzuki.
You know, I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Here's a chance in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's a chance. And one last save. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, a challenge was laid down in this IGHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.
the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports. Referee in position for this challenge. Let's find out who gets the bragging rights in this one. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Canucks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Oh, scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. A great awareness by him on the ice here, James, and you have to have your stick on the ice if you want to intercept this pass. He does. He uses his offensive instincts to get going north right away, gets his feet moving, hits the open player for an assist on the goal.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice faceoff. And we're going to get a faceoff after the offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Manitoba's up 1-0. And they win that neutral zone draw. Saskatoon's on the attack. Pass back to the point. Here's a shot. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Manitoba's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Long pass up ahead to center. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Cuts to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Becker's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Saskatoon's got the win off that draw. Quick pass across to Bear. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
From the blue line. And that's blocked away. Moves it to Bays. Moves it around along the half wall. The Hawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Becker's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And that slides right out to center ice. Now he slides it up to Bays. Intercepts the pass at center. Here's a short pass to Stratus. Sends the pass down low. Oh, and he whiffs. Grabs the puck. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Here's an offensive chance. Saskatoon's got a hold of it against the wall. Manitoba's got the puck in their own end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Into the offensive zone. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Takes the pass. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Past the midway mark in this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Hawks start with the puck in their own end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. From the boards, he takes that pass. Takes the puck behind the net. And he slides it quickly to Stratus. Makes the save. Sends it down low. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And he takes the dish. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Great read with the stick. Slides the puck to Bays. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a play!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Handles the puck. From the neutral zone now. Manitoba's got a hold of the puck now. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Denies him in close.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Drills him. Huge steal in his own end. Takes a shot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't set by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Just when it looks like he's running out of real estate, that is a nifty shot. Just bears down on that bottom hand and gets that backhand up in a hurry.
Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Saskatoon's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
They are really fussing here in the offensive end. The Hawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Gets it over to Zacharias. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Here they are on the attack. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Avoids the poke check. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Hawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Manitoba's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
The Hawks scoop it up along the boards. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Manitoba's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Oh, here we go! Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy, continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Hawks look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
And that's deflected. Saskatoon's looking to break out. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Shakes himself free. Saskatoon's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So
yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
it's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly traffic in front. It can be a dangerous play.
Oh, and it's all over.
Well, it's over. It almost looked uncontested, didn't it? I mean, he took it square, and he had no chance on that one, James. You have to pick your moments in a game, James, and this fighting is a product of picking a moment to try and rally the troops, if you will, and try and build some momentum in this game.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. From the point, looks to make something happen. Can't pull the trigger. With possession along the wall. Takes a shot. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. From the top of the offensive zone here. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. And they skated out of the danger zone. Oh,
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Manitoba's got the puck along the boards. Passes it over. Saskatoon's looking to break out of their own end. Takes it to the front. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. Bumped off the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes the puck at the point. The Hawks have it against the wall. Uses the force on that hit. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bays. Saskatoon's going to play it from the corner. Manitoba's got the puck. Oh, look at this. Shot. Nothing.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you got to love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. 20 minutes to go here in regulation in what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Hawks have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Manitoba's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Hawks win the draw here in their own end. Manitoba's got it in their own zone. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Slides it quickly to Zacharias. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Becker's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Manitoba's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck across to Bear. And that pass goes off a stick. Receives the pass. Manitoba's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one. Manitoba's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Saskatoon's won the draw in the neutral zone. Hits up the puck in his own end. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Feeds the puck to Zacharias.
Bears able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house.
Score goal! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Zacharias has had a nose for the net all night long here, and he finally executes for a goal, James. That's got to feel good, and you can certainly sense every time he's been on the ice, there's been a different energy, and it's been a little bit lopsided because the puck has been in his hands. He finally breaks through, and you can certainly tell he's pretty happy about it.
Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Oh, and it comes up with a big stop there.
That's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
The Hawks are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Oh, scores! And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
The Hawks have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. The Canucks play it along the wing. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The setters will glide into the dot. Saskatoon's won it. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick feed to Suzuki. And it's a quick pass to Zacharias. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Inside the offensive zone. Manitoba's got the puck. Intercepts it at center. The Hawks look to start the transition game. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Someone misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you got to find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Moves it quickly over to Stratus. Saskatoon's trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Hawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Manitoba's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Reaches out and uses the stick. Bears taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Saskatoon's got it in their own zone. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Great stretch pass as he connects.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Quick feed down low. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Point shot. Oh, did you see that play?
Oh, that's a deceptive play that creates space. Now they can attack the net.
Beautiful saucer pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And that's picked off. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck picked up in the open ice. Fires it. Fantastic save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love...
He scores! And he completes the hat trick!
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, haven't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Manitoba's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Sent into the offensive zone. Manitoba's got the puck along the wall. Here they come on the attack. Trying to complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. It is all over. I really like their effort in this IGHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.
Welcome back to the IGHL. Well, the challenge has been laid and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Both teams are lined up and we are set to get things going. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Puck grab by Chelios. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Makes some space. Great save from in tight. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. The Flyers have it now. Toss to the front. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Picked up along the wall by Suzuki. And he gets in front of that. Bully is lugging the puck. Tape-to-tape pass to center. Slips by the check. Denies him. Slides it diagonally to Polia. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
And that pass is redirected. And he slides it quickly to Zacharias. Pass across to Jordan. Quick shot! And the puck banks off the glove. Moves it over to Zacharias. Here's a shot! Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Score!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And that's off a stick. Takes the feed. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. The Hawks played along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Moves into the slot. Comes up with the stop.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And there's the save on the play. The Hawks gain possession. Big time hit in the corner boards. Oh, what a stop!
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is the type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it, so look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
And he turned that one aside. Grabbed along the board by Suzuki. Quick feed down low. Here's a pass down low. On the attack along the boards. Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer. Here in the back half of this period. And off the draw, they take the puck. Launches it from the point. Blocked in front.
Wang's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Gordon's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends a pass over. Takes the saucer pass. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Handles the pass at center. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And another pass. And that doesn't connect. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. A strong side to weak side, that's exactly what the goaltender does, pushing across with pace to be able to make that save. That's a beauty.
Late goings of this period. The Hawks lead this 1-2-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Flyers win the draw. Right on the doorstep. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Both teams seem to be recharged, and play is underway here in period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Flyers didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Grabs the puck, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. The Hawks take it from the side. Slides the puck down low. And that goes off the glove and will play on. Steps inside. Moves the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Slides the pass over to Chelios. Some great thievery in the open ice. Pokes it away in his own end. Zacharias carries the puck in his own zone. Grabs it in his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Hawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Fires it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Richard. Slides the puck over. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Bullia. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Offside the call, will get a reset. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Here's a chance behind the net. Slides the puck down low. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Big-time defensive play. Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Wang's got the puck, and here he comes. And that nullifies the penalty shot. More than half the frame has been played here. 2-0 is where we sit. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
So let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And off the face-off, they take possession. Puts it on net. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and
he scores! Off the defender and into the net.
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Looks to pass it to Bear. Sends the pass over. Jordan's going to play it against the half wall. He might have a step here. He's in! Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Puck picked up by Chelios. Zacharias takes it inside his own end. The Flyers gain the zone. Takes a shot, and he makes a save there.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong, and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Moves the puck down low. What a steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Comes up with the stop. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-0 is the score. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Taken by Suzuki. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Broken up at center by Suzuki. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Hawks have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all four lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night, the other, not so much. Broken up with stars. Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And the pass is picked off. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Centering pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Cutting to the front of the net. And he catches that one with the glove.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Chelios takes the puck. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Can't connect on the shot. The Hawks move it in. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And he makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Bullia. And a stick break setup. Here's a shot. And that one's turned away. Picked off by Huang. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Backhander in front. Big time stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Chelios has it in the defensive end. Zacharias plays the puck. Feeds it down low. Back to the point it goes. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes it into the slot. The Hawks have played the puck from behind the net. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Comes up with the steal. Handles the pass. And that goes off a player in front. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off someone in front. Taken along the wall by Chelios. Now a quick pass to Zacharias. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Bully is taking it from his own end. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Skates to the crease. Slides it across. The Flyers in transition at center. Play is called for offside.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. And he takes the feed. Wings the iron. Let's move to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. And now it's grabbed by Bullia. Shot, scores! The captain comes through! The fish position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Skates in behind the cage. Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the... He scores! And here's the hat trick and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Flyers have jumped right back into this one and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Oh, what a glove save there! Almost down to the final minute here in this third. And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes it right in the chest.
For an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Puck scooped up by Chelios. Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Taken by Bullia. Feeds the puck over to Jordan. Knocked away with the stick by Suzuki. Puck grab by Way. Comes up with a glove save. Quick feed to Zacharias. And it's turned aside by Richard. Here's a shot. Back-to-back saves there.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
There's the buzzer, and that means drama looms with overtime, and it's coming up in just a matter of moments. Overtime, moments away. Overtime action is underway. Absolutely love it. Chelios moves the puck. And he takes the pass. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well,
chance to win it, and he missed the net. Will play on. The Flyers have it now.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.